Mm. Hey, what's good, fam? This your boy Big Cass with the 210 Hood Squad family. What's good, y'all? What's good? How y'all doing today, man? I got another exclusive video for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know how 210 Hood Squad moves. Trying to come with you with the new exclusive, you know, information that's coming out social media right now. And yeah, man, talking about Tekashi 69, man. Always being talked about, man, because this cat's always in the mix, always in social media, always have something to be talked about, man. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I'd give my point of view, how I feel in regards to what's going on with this cat, you know? So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for some people to come into the building. So before I get started. So yeah, man. It's your boy Big Cass, man. Straight up. So just want to wait till I get some people up in the building before I get started. So we got two people in the building. What's good? What's good? It's 6:15 up here in Texas. You know, straight up coming from San Antonio, Texas. What's good, y'all? We got three people in the building. What's good, man? Just come through, man. What's good? Don't forget when y'all come in, man. Don't forget to smash that like button when y'all come through, man. So yeah, man. Just wait. Just want to wait to see who comes up in the mix. What's good, Jesse? What's good, my brother? Welcome to the stream, my brother. Thanks for the support, man. Appreciate that, man. All I ask is when you come in, if you smash that like button, I appreciate that. Oh, okay. What's good, Jesse? What's good, my brother? What's good, JMKs? What's up? Thanks for coming through, brother. Yeah, bro. It's all she wrote for Tekashi 69, man. That cat, it's a wrap for this dude, man. You know what I mean? Yep. He's gonna get his blicky licky in jail. Hey, what's good, homeboy? What's good? Yeah, man. What's good, Mel's World? What's good, my brother? Yeah, I just checked out your video, man. Uh I was just on your channel, Mel's World. What's good? They thought they were the new death row. Man, come on, man. You know what I mean? What's his name? Shotty. He was talking all that drama. He's a skinny shook. That they're the new death row. I mean, come on, man. They're nothing compared to the new death row. I mean, to death row. You know what I mean? Nothing, man. Uh, they just, man, they weren't hip to the shit. They were all their drama, everything they talked about, they threw it out on social media. You know, a real goon, a real gangster don't talk about that shit. You know what I mean? They keep their shit on the down low. You know what I mean? They don't throw their shit out there on on social media or any shit like that, man. They just fucking they take care of their business and they keep their mouth shut. You know what I mean? I mean, cause come on, man, don't they know that the feds and their snitches? I mean, watching that they probably got so many people working on YouTube just channel surfing for information, trying to catch, people with doing dirt, showing guns, talking about drugs, talking about doing dirt, all that crap, man. You know what I mean? What's up, because I'm here. One more day to the day. What's good, Don Juan? What's good, my brother? Good to have you back, man. What's good, bro? Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. Thanks for all that, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. I appreciate that. They had no evidence on SPM, still gave them 45 years, and they got evidence on them, but watched them let 69 out. And, you know what, Jesse? Either which way, they 69, 69 got it bad either way. The way I look at it, the first way, like, he's gonna get fucked. He's gonna end up doing time. He's gonna, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna get a lot of time in the feds. You know what I'm saying? For not saying shit. Just taking the moleta and just running with it. Or if he gets out, if this dude gets out on a federal racketeering RICO act, they're gonna know that he fucking talked. So he's not gonna be safe on the streets. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna know he talked, he ratted. So either which way you look at it, he's fucked. Because there's no way, shape, or form that someone can get out of that racketeering, man. There's only like 3% people get out. You know what I mean? But come on, they got too much evidence on Tekashi, man. He's not gonna be that 3%. But if he does get out, I guarantee you, man, everybody's gonna talk about it. They're gonna say he snitched. That's the only way he could get out of prison, of doing time. So either which way, he's screwed, man. Talk about when is SPM getting parole or something, dude? Yeah, I think he got locked up in the beginning of 2000. What year was it? Or was it in the 90s? I can't remember exactly when he got locked up, but uh, they they used him as a statistic, man. They had no evidence on SPM. You know what I mean? And he had other cases from all these other minors, but they dropped all those cases. Supposedly they dropped all those other cases, and then the one case that he got convicted of, they didn't have no evidence. They searched the girl. There was no penetration. There was no semen. There was nothing on her that that belonged to fucking SPM, man. No hair follicles, nothing, no proof. It was just hearsay. It was just all hearsay from the baby, that little girl's mom said. And I think she coached the little girl because she changed her stories a couple of times. So once someone changes their stories like 2 or 3 times, man, they're no longer credible, man. You know what I'm saying? Their word don't mean nothing no more, man, because they've been changing their stories. And that's what that little 9-year-old did. Because that night where she was supposed to stay a night with his daughter, she wanted to go home that night. So he drove her home to her home, and he even got off and had menudo with their family. If somebody was guilty of molesting a little girl, they're just gonna want to drop that little girl off and bounce. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna want to be around family, nothing. He got off. You know, it was like 12 or 1 in the morning. He even got off and had menudo with that little girl's family. All that. You know what I mean? They didn't have no evidence, no proof, just puro hearsay, man. And he got convicted. 45 years, man. 45 fucking years. So he has to do 85% of that because it's considered an aggravated case. You know what I'm saying? Sexual assault, it's aggravated case. Just like a murder, aggravated robbery, aggravated assault, all those are like with a weapon, or especially if you know, if you're gonna rape or fondle a little girl, that's aggravated. So 85% of 45 years, man, that's a lot of time, man. You know? That's exactly what they're doing, Cash. Remember I said that's why they have problem starters? Oh, facts, bro. 93% conviction rate, the feds, no joke. Yup, that's facts. Case. Pretty good, Mills World. Pretty good, man. I was just working on my girl's ride today. I had to change the steering, some shit on the steering column because when you turn the key, it would nothing. The car wouldn't start, so I had to change the ignition. Like every time when my truck or my girl's car like fucks up, I try to see if I can fix it. You know, if I don't know how to do it, I go on the internet and I try to, see if there's a way. Because you know what I'm saying? If I can fix it, I'm saving a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But if there's just like special tools and there's just no way I can fix it, if I have to take it to the shop, that's like last resort. But I try to do it myself, you know what I mean? Death Row didn't get hemmed up by the feds. You move in silence. Exactly, man. That's facts. Yeah, free lows. They had no evidence on SPN. They gave him 45 years and they got evidence on him. But watch them let 69 out. Oh, yeah, I read that. Yup. They thought they were the new Death Row. Yeah, exactly. Turflon. Okay. Irv Gotti was lucky he beat it. They hit the green light on him. Yup. Exactly, man. Oh, 2002? So that's 16 years he's been locked up. So, man, so he's got he's still got some time, man. He's still got some time. I heard something like 2000 and uh fuck 2028 or 2000. I can't remember, man. If I tell you, I'm lying. Hey, what's good, Billy? What's good? Good to have you here in the stream. Appreciate that. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Hearsay can get you locked up on sex crime in Texas. Oh yeah, facts, man. Man, so that's why you got to be careful of these women out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And if if you're with the girl and it's best for them not to know anything about you, like your past, like if you had like a bad past or like on probation, if you're on probation or parole, try not to lace them up too much about how the law works, man. Because the more you tell the woman how the law works, the more she has you by the balls. You know what I mean? If you tell her like little shit like, man, if I get in a fight or if you know, or like if you tell them like, man, if someone just said like I hit them, they're gonna take that person's word, man. So there's chances I could get locked up like that, or if you lace them up in any kind of dirty shit like that, they're gonna be thinking dirty, man. You know what I mean? Especially if they're pissed off at you, man. You're in last place. Hearsay, yeah. Yep. Simon, but I just feel like the law itself's fucked up. It's fucked because he was rising to the top, and especially because he was Mexican. I know, facts, man. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to see a Mexican blow up, man. They didn't want that, man. You know, that's hood. Hey, what's up, Cool Nicole? What's up, sis? Thanks for coming in. How you doing? Make sure we smash that like button when y'all come through. I appreciate that. What's good, isolation? What's good? What's good? Different video. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Everybody, show some love to different video. Uh, Also different video. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to everybody on the stream, make sure you go to each other's channel, smash the red button, show each other some love and support, man. That's what it's all about. What up, Cat? 6ix9ine Fed case goes back to 2013 on dirt he did back then. 6ix9ine was with the shits back then. That's coming to light. Yeah, isolation. What I understood about the feds been investigating the 9 Trey Bloods since 5 years back. You know, Treyway is actually the 9 Trey Bloods. You know, and the feds been keeping an eye on them, man, for 5 years already. Tekashi been with the 9 Trey Bloods for just a little over a year. You know what I'm saying? So he he just fucked up by getting himself involved with the 9 Trey Bloods when they were already being watched by the feds. You know what I mean? So he just fucked up by, running into these cats. He ran into these 9 Trey Bloods, and he decided to fucking hire them. You know, Shotty to be his manager, and 9 Trey Bloods to be his security, like, to be to watch over him and shit. And then fucking he's stupid. All this shit that he was getting involved in, man, was coming out in the news. He knew, man, that he had all this spotlight on him because he'd been talking all this trash, disrespecting other cliques, other gangs. I mean, come on, man. He should have had more snap than that, man. He was just a follower, man. He was just a follower, just trying to fit in. Trying to be something that he wasn't, because he wasn't a real goon, man. He wasn't a real gangster. Everybody could see that. You know what I mean? Just by the way he carried himself, man, you could tell, man, he was nothing. He was nothing to fear. You know what I'm saying? He was just a kid talking trash, man, and knew he could talk trash because he had the 9 Trey Bloods behind him. That's why. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing, Natasha? What's good? Thanks for coming in, sis. Appreciate that. How you been? How you feeling? Especially when he from Houston. Oh yeah, man. SPM? Oh, facts, man. Oh, 2024, something like that, Jesse. Yeah. Something like that. So, but just because he's coming up for parole doesn't mean he's gonna make parole. Because they usually deny you the first couple of times. You know what I mean? And especially on his case, he's got a big sentence. So usually they'll deny you 2 or 3 times, and then until they finally parole you. Just coming by to smash the like button and show some love. Take care. God bless. Okay, that's what's up, Latasha. Appreciate that, sis. Appreciate that love and support, man. You know what time it is. Appreciate that. Take it easy. I thought so, big hands. I was with the original first nine trade back in '93. Oh, okay. That's when they started, right? Mills World. That's when they uh that's when they first formed, was back in '93, right? I think I heard something like that. That's when they first came started, was like in '93, something like that, where the OGs were, you know. That was back then when you had the originals. They were using him for his money. Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, you know what I mean? They just saw this rainbow haired Mexican dude and knew he was making money. You know, they were like, fuck the way he looks, like shit, man. We can make some bread off this cat. You know what I mean? So that's why they let him ride with him. You know what I'm saying? Because they were getting paid. All them cats were getting paid. He was paying for his hood card. Oh yeah, facts, man. You know, remember I told you they just was saying Treyway, but I commented under Shoddy asking how are they 9 Trey when it was an old set that the West say we couldn't claim at the time. Oh yeah, I remember that. Mills World. Yup. He wasn't even an honorary blood. Yeah, yeah, I kind of figured that. You know what I mean? 6ix9ine was repping his reps at first. Okay, 6ix9ine was arrested at 16 years old for selling heroin. He was involved with major distribution narcotics with 9 Trey when he was 16. I didn't hear that story, man, because what I the research I did and looked into, I heard he ran into him at uh at some venue. He ran into the 9 Trey Bloods and Shoddy and them at some venue. I have it written down, man, but and that's when he first met him, which was like a little over a year ago. And then he was like, all right, well, that's when he hired Shoddy. At that time, he was his manager at that when he first started, when he was coming out. And he hired Shoddy as a manager and the 9 Trey Bloods as the security. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I found out, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's fact. I'm just saying that's what I read. So I don't know if it's facts or not. Hey, what's up, Chris Cross? What's good, my brother? Thanks for coming in, homie. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. All that, brother. Appreciate that. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. All day. What's up, Big Cash? Just stopping by to show some love. Stay up, bro. Okay, appreciate that. Always, man. Chris Cross, appreciate the support, man. All my homies was 9 Trey, and I was supposed to come home under 9 Trey, but Fat Cat was murdered on the beach and island prison, so the Most High didn't want me to be fully involved. You know what I'm saying, Mills World? The Most High was looking out after you, man. That's how I feel the same way, bro. I feel the exact same way. Uh, I mentioned that in one of my videos. You might have been, uh, you might have been on that live when I was saying that. I was like, well, look, what actually happened was the Mexican mafia. Cause I was telling you, my dad, uh, my uncles, my cousins, my brother. I mean, all of them were Mexican mafia members. I even have brothers and a cousin that's uh, Tango Orejon. You know what I'm saying? But when I was locked up, And when I was out there in General Pop, you know what I'm saying? Man, I was a rascal. I was doing dirt, strapping. I was fucking, strapping it on, man. Fucking doing everything, man. Doing dirt. I didn't care. I would end up in disciplinary lockdown. I didn't care, man. I was going fast. And then I had a padrino. I had this one dude that was like, he was real cool. He was, me and him were like this, man, and he was a carnal, right? He was in the Mexican mafia. And before you could join Mexican mafia, you got to have a padrino. That's a godfather. Um, and it has to be in the Mexican mafia. He has to be a confirmed Mexican mafia member. And then when they actually, when you actually join them, they got to get, you got to get approved by the council wherever you're at. Whatever council is there, you got to get approved by everybody. So I got approved, and I was actual. I got in the Mexican mafia. I was a Mexican mafia member, and then uh, I get a letter. I get transferred out. I get transferred out to another prison, and you always carry a letter from your padrino saying when, well, who, what you are, if you're a prospect, if you're a carnal, when you joined, all that shit. Who's your godfather? What council was there? All that information is in a letter. You got to take it wherever you go in prison. That's like your confirmation. Anyhow, then I get a letter saying that they dropped me from a member back to prospect because the time that I was supposed to become a carnal, the doors, they got the doors, they, in other words, the time they have to, when they accept members, they call it the door, the puerta. It has to be open so so you can, get in. At the time when I was supposed to get in, the door was closed. So they weren't allowing anybody to join the Mexican mafia at that time. So when I became a carnal at that time, everybody what got, well, it was a lack of communication. The door was actually closed; it wasn't open at that time. So whoever that was had became a canal at that time, they put him back to prospect. So that's how I feel that God was looking out after me, man, because I could have been a carnal right now, but they dropped me back to prospect. So then when that happened, I took it as a sign, man. I felt like, you know what? It happened for a reason. And I actually believe everything happens for a reason. So when that happened, I was like, you know what? God is telling me something. He's telling me, don't join. You know what I'm saying? Think twice about it. So when it was time for me to, you know, see if I wanted to become a canal again, I told him, you know what? I'm not ready. With all respect, I lack a lot of school still, so I'm not ready. But my heart still goes forward, never back. And I'm a still die hard motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But I told him no, man. So after that, I just never, decided to join, man. I took a step down, you know. So like I said, everything happens for a reason, man. And I believe God was looking out after me, man. Because that whole organization, they don't play around, man. It's real fucking shit. And there's no way out of it. It's only death. You know what I mean? So I was blessed that time, I feel, man. So that's actually what happened. All my homies was okay. Big Cash, what's up, brother? Hey, what's up, Ephraim? What's good, my brother? Thanks for coming in, man. What's good? How you been? Thanks for coming in. Make sure everybody smash that like button. If you haven't, do me that favor, smash that like button. Appreciate that. What's up to everyone on here? God bless everyone. That's what's up. When I say rips, I mean crips. Oh, okay. Oh, rips. Oh, okay. I got you, brother. The feds wiretapped and heard Treyway was about to kill his ass. Yeah, about Shotty, right? Then lucky they had a wiretap, man, because if the feds didn't get that wiretap and they didn't hear about it, they probably wouldn't have did that roundup right at that time. And there was a good possibility that 69 could have got murked. You know what I mean? So he's got to thank the feds for that shit, man. Yeah, they liked me as a young teen because I was one of the wildest. To this day, I get respect, but some are upset. I won't claim banging or throw it up. And you know what I mean? There's haters out there, man. See, those people that hate, they're not true friends, man, because they don't want to see your life embellished. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see you grow, man, and do positive things, man. They want you to be gang banging so you could end up locked up or 6 feet deep. You know what I'm saying? Or in 6ix9ine's case, involved in RICO Act. You know what I mean? So, man, yeah, bro, just, you know, I understand what you're coming from, Mel's World, man. Just, keep your head up. Just go forward, never back, my brother. All forward, never back. Mel's World, that's crazy. Check out Info Minds on YouTube. They talk about that era in New York. Oh yeah, isolation. Okay, good looking out, man. I feel you though. I'm related to Crip female superior brothers. Our bloods, cousins is vice lords, and all my childhood friends are bloods, swans, pyro, etc. And you got your whole family mixed up in it. That's crazy when you got family like in all different sets, and then they're rivals. I mean, that's kind of crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up, man. And I knew a lot of people, man, when I was locked up. I knew some cool homeboys, man. Like, you know, they had family that were Mexican mafia. They had family that were Texas Syndicate, and then also family that were pistoleros. And there's three different organizations, you know? That's fucked up, man. It's crazy. Yes, I know. Isolated the girls like Ladybug and Cherokee, etc. was my peoples. Oh, okay. Mel's I'm gonna check that out. That's a crazy era in New York. All right. Hey, what's up, Danny? What's up, my brother? Finally caught you live, man. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling good, Danny. What's good, my brother? Thanks for coming through. Thanks for the love and support, brother. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mod you, brother. Welcome to the 210 Hood Squad fam, my brother. You know what time it is? It's, it's 210 Hood Squad family, brother. So yeah, man. Um, Bloody Snoop, Bloody Tragedy, Bloody Wayne, Bloody Smiley, Bloody Flacco, KG Lock, etc. All dead. Shaking my head. Bless their soul. Damn, bro. That's a lot of cats, man. That's a lot of homies, man. You know, and they all sacrificed their lives for the hood, right? All right, no problem, Danny. No problem, brother. I appreciate everybody who smashed that like button, man. That's what's up, man. So so how's everybody in the 210 Hood Squad family feeling today, man? All right, all right. I hope everybody in the 210 straight. So right now let me start off with what's up with Tekashi 69, man. This dude just can't help it but to be in the limelight, man. Always in the limelight, always being talked about, always doing something, to be talked about, man. You know what I'm saying? And hey, what's up, Captain? How you doing, sir? Hey, good to have you in the stream, man. Thanks for the love and support. Uh, appreciate that. All I ask if you could come in and smash that like button, I appreciate that. Isolation, yeah, I was fed up also with the cutting, and that's why Cali was mad at New York, and I couldn't have Cali mad at me too, so I felt that was a reason to not become initiated. Oh, okay, I got you, Melswell. Bad news. Okay, appreciate that, Captain. Good looking out, man. Appreciate that. Feeling good. Barbecue with the family. Oh, you barbecuing right now? I mean, if he came up by himself, no help, shit, I'd have a big head too. Facts. You know what I mean? But I wonder who gave him that idea, or if he came up with that idea to you know what I mean, start talking shit to all these goons and you know all these bangers and thugs and you know what I mean, all these fucking gangbangers, man, out there in the fucking in all the hoods, man. Because man, he wasn't just talking about certain gang members. He was clowning everybody, bro. Everybody, man. When he first came out, man. You know, Skittles. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I do that for what is it, monetization, or in case uh YouTube trips if you put just Tekashi 69, because I heard through a lot of people that if you use Tekashi 69 or something like that, if you talk about Tekashi, uh something like that, like uh the views, you don't get paid for the views and all that stuff, man. I don't know, something like that, man. I heard it from White Mike. Heard it from somebody else. I can't remember, man. I don't know if it's just them personally, if YouTube is just attacking them, but Takashi also calls himself Skittles, because I've heard Shotty always, he would refer to Takashi as Skittles sometimes. You know what I mean? So that's why I also put Skittles. You know what I mean? What's good, Wavy? What's good, Wavy? What's good, man? Good to have you in the stream, man. Appreciate that. What's good? D'Angelo and D'Angelo. Oh, 13. Appreciate that. What's good? How y'all been? What up with Skittles? Yeah. That's Tekashi, man. That's Tekashi 69, aka Skittles, or they also call him My Little Pony, uh, Rainbow Bright, just a lot of different names that everybody you know calls Tekashi 69. You know what I mean? So yeah, um, so this dude just can't help it but to be in the limelight, man. 24/7, man. This dude's always being talked about. Well, Tekashi 69 is facing a mandatory minimum sentence of 32 years in prison. That's a mandatory minimum sentence of 32 years um, in prison. And that's according to the prosecuting U.S. attorney, you know, at the arraignment. Tekashi and his associates are facing federal charges, including racketeering charges stemming from 69's involvement with the Nine Trey Bloods, as well as previously unreported armed robbery. Tekashi faces a maximum sentence of life in federal prison. So they're saying that his minimum is 32 and the max he can do is life. So um, that's if he does time. That's if he does time. Because with the government, you never know, man. That's what I'm saying. Because, you know, all the time that Tekashi's been going to court for his priors, for all the cases and all that shit, he's been getting lucky, man. He's not doing no time, getting out, probate. Out of everything I heard, he's only on 4 years probation. Out of everything he's done so far, that ain't shit. 4 years probation, and that was for that crime, that sex crime with that minor. You know, what about that kid? What about choking that kid? You know what I'm saying? And um and what else? Well, he did something else. I can't remember right off the muscle, man. But they're gonna whoop his ass, and they're oh yeah, that's facts, Captain. Actually, wanted to go see if I would see 69 in Brooklyn. Shaking my head, I was upset for my West Coast people because I don't like that he was trying to provoke coast to coast beef again when it was a truce. Exactly, man. You know, and I bet you that's what Shadi was telling Tekashi. Let's try to start some beef from West, coast to coast again, just like Death Row did. Oh, we're the new Death Row. They wanted to start another coast, West Coast, East Coast uh war, man. They were disrespecting all these gangbangers in the West Coast. But then in the same token, Shadi, you can hear Shadi doing some not interviews, but doing videos saying he has love for California. Oh, I have love for these California. But then Tekashi's talking shit. He's probably telling Tekashi what to say and all this shit. You know what I mean? The crazy thing is now some of my childhood friends joined the Illuminati and they repping hard. Shaking my head. The devil want us all to be doing wicked things. Oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, Mel's those facts, man. How in the hell did he become this famous though? Captain, because he was always on social media, talking about that he's the hottest artist, in America. He's the hottest artist, period. He was like, I'm 5 for 5, I'm 6 for 6, and then he kept going, I'm 10 for 10. No artist is hot as me. Fuck all these motherfuckers. He was like, fuck. Uh, he was like anybody that just commented or had something to say, he start clowning on him, man. Start disrespecting him and shit. So every time that he had a show, they were threatening him like, "Hey, motherfucker, you can't come over here. You're gonna get dealt with." You know what I mean? And he's like, "Well, I'm still gonna show up. I'm still showing up." And then he started like he was like the biggest fucking, how can I say it? Like the biggest liar, and he the biggest front. Like he will go just like he did in Chicago. he would say he showed up at 10, 11 at night to their hood, but actually he showed up like at 4 or 5 in the morning, and he was there for 15 seconds. When he saw a car start cruising by, he ran into the truck, and he was with some federal agents. You know what I mean? And so, you know what I mean? He's just lying to people, man. I showed up to your hood. I showed up and talking all this crazy shit. You know what I mean? He was. That's how everybody was hearing about him, because he was always on social media, man, just talking shit. Hey, what's up, DJ? What's up, brother? Good to have you back in the stream, man. Appreciate that. What's good? The drama came because I never heard of him till he started dissing Cali, and he got everyone attention because I don't listen to radio. Exactly, man. No one heard about this dude until he started, you know, talking all this drama. Because a lot of people didn't listen to his music. They heard about all this drama about his colored hair, his colored teeth, rainbow colored hair. That's what made him stand out, was his rainbow hair and rainbow teeth. That's what made him look loud. And then for him to just start disrespecting everybody from the West Coast. You know what I mean? So he looked different than a regular gangster. You know what I'm saying? So that's what actually made him stand out. You know what I mean? Only people that the Illuminati let go are white people. You know, that's facts right there. 69 careers over with. Yup. So the guy from Fast and the Furious, Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, Anna Nicole Smith, all whites. They didn't let them go. True, that's Melrose, bro. Okay, he just a puppet and a train wreck. Hey, what's up, Danny? Yup, that's facts right there. Elvis Presley was a Freemason. Shit, there's a lot of people in the industry were Freemasons. Even Shaq's on ESPN with that big ass Freemason ring. And then one of the commentators, sports commentators, asked him, "Is that a Freemason ring?" And then he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Let me check it out." And he shows him, and it was that compass, right? It had that compass on it. And he goes, "Are you a Freemason, Shaq?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm a Freemason." I mean, he had nothing to hide. He admitted it on air. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't care no more, man. They're letting everybody know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember him and his big bodyguards getting handled here in Texas at the airport. Skittles has no knuckle skills. Oh yeah, exactly. Facts, man. The Queen of England still sending them hits. Oh yeah. Shaq is a MK Ultra victim. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that, man. Freemason owned Illuminati. Shaq is a Freemason. Freemasons buildings don't have windows, bro. That's crazy, man. They don't have no windows at all. That's crazy, man. I didn't know that. But you can't see into that shit. Man, that shit, that's new to me. I didn't know anything about that. About not having any windows and shit, man. But like I said before, all the presidents, they're all fucking Masons, man. You know, what I understood and the research I did, you can't be a president unless you're a Mason. And then I looked up George and Alex Soros, and they're pissed off at Trump because uh, George Soros said that Donald Trump is actually fucking up the New World Order. And that's coming from George Soros. And then they're saying Alex Soros is the new Antichrist. Y'all believe that? Do you actually believe Alex Soros, the son of George Soros, is the actual Antichrist? Oh, yeah, facts, DJ. That's crazy, man. Some Mason lodges have secret windows. Wow. They could be killing a man in the Mason lodge. Yep, you know what I mean? No one would know, man. And that's crazy. You know what I mean? I looked into it a little bit, but I'm still looking into it, man. I really want to find out what their beliefs are and what they're actually about. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually want to do a video about them, about George and Alex. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Alex Soros and George Soros are high-ranking Illuminati members. George Soros funds Black Lives Matter and rappers like Drake. George Soros funds the Black Lives Matter. The is is the Black Lives Matter uh an evil organization? The Black Lives Matter, is that an evil organization? DJ, does anybody know about the Black Lives Matter? Wow. I thought the Black Lives Matter was about for the black people and trying to have positive things and trying to uh, how can I say it? Try to have positive things for the black people, for the black lives. So they don't believe in their own culture. Then they don't. The Black Lives Matter don't believe in their own culture, their own people. It was at first until George Soros bought it. It was at first. Oh, how? Well, then how did he? If they were about their people, you know what I'm saying? If the Black Lives Matter was all the whole organization was about their people and about positive things, and try to have the Black lives, uh, have better lives, you know, and how did George Soros actually change all their minds? I mean, I know he's an evil dude, you know what I'm saying? So how did he, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did he get involved and it actually get corrupted, get it, all corrupted and shit? George Soros, entire rap game? Not really, man. They just do what Soros say. I think Soros owned the entire Soros rich as fuck, bro. Wow. All this is new to me, man. So I gotta look into that, man. For real. I gotta look into that. So what do they do now? What is the Black Lives Matter about? What what is their goal? What do they talk about? Do y'all know what their goal is? What they're trying to accomplish? Does anybody know? He's like one man Illuminati. So Black Lives Matter is to promote a race war and get money. Okay. Uh so George Soros is the actual person behind the music industry, because you know how they say the Illuminati runs the music industry, right? And the movie industry, the you know sports, all that shit. But George Soros and his son Alex Soros actually control the music industry. They're the people actually behind it. Okay, DJ, I got you, bro. I got you. We got 10 people in the building, 16 likes. That's what's up. Appreciate that. Okay, where was I at? Uh, yeah, I was saying the minimum was 32 years that Tekashi was served, and the maximum is life. You know what I mean? Here, racketeering charges stemming from. So, okay, now the U.S. attorney. Okay, DJ, I got you, bro. Okay, now the United States attorney is saying that Tekashi is part of the Nine Trey Bloods, right? They're saying he's part of the Nine Trey Bloods and has participated in multiple acts of violence with the Nine Trey Bloods, in which I will state in a bit. But first, Tekashi's attorney, Lance Lazaro, that's Tekashi 69's attorney, that's helping him out with this federal racketeering RICO Act charge. Lance Lazaro was trying to get Tekashi out on bail. He was actually trying to get Tekashi out, you know, by asking the judge if Tekashi surrenders his passport, like if he gave up his passport and pay over $1 million in bail and be placed under house arrest, uh, can Tekashi get out on bail, right? But the judge denied Tekashi's bail, man, because the judge actually feels that he's still a threat to the community, and not only that, because they have two reasons why they don't want to let him out on bail. One, because they fear that his life's in jeopardy because of what Shadi, what was because what the feds heard what Shadi said, that he wanted, to take out Tekashi 69, right? So they feel that Tekashi 69's life's in danger, and not only that, because his charges, all those charges he's being convicted, I mean, he's being tried for. So they feel that he's still a threat to the community. You know what I mean? So that's why they denied his bail. Even over $1 million, man. They don't want his money. If they wanted his money, they could have got over $1 million and put him under house arrest and take his passport so he can't go no fucking where. You know what I mean? But there's still a way to get a passport if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so they really want his ass. They want his ass. They want to keep eyes on this fool. You know what I mean? Hey, what's good, Terrell? What's up, my brother? Thanks for coming in, man. What's good? Make sure you come in, you smash that like button, man. I appreciate that. Shriners International, the Druids, Skulls and Bones, Freemason, Illuminati, Prior of Sion, Cadava Society, and so many more I can name. Got all this new info from Tupac. Oh no shit! They got some new info about Tupac. Oh shit! Let me write that down. Shriners International. Yeah, I haven't done a video about Tupac in a minute, man. Um, I'm due for a video about Tupac, man. I'm past due. Matter of fact. So yeah, man, I want to do a. I need to do one of Tupac already, man. Good looking out, Mel's World. Good looking out, brother. Appreciate that. So I think 69 is going to do life in prison. I wouldn't doubt it, man. I wouldn't doubt it. Tekashi is going to get the electric chair or sent to Rikers Island. I don't. They're not doing the electric chair. They're doing that lethal injection. You know, where they put it in. They put that needle in your veins. That lethal injection. That's what they're doing now. But I know there's still some states. There's some states. I'm not sure what states that they still could do the electric chair. Uh, Also, I don't know about beheading and hanging and line of fire, the line of fire. I don't know about all that, but I read about it a couple years ago, man. So I'm not really, I forgot about that, but I need to really look that up, man. Just look up richest people in America and Soros up there. Oh, okay. They said that the richest man in the world is the Antichrist. Wow, the man with all the money. Facts. No, Tupac said this new info he exposed the other secret society. Oh, no, Tupac said this new info he exposed the other secret society. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, I got you, Millsworld. The music people are rich, but they aren't that rich. Yeah, they were saying, remember how Shadi was saying that he had 22 million in the bank? Uh, in court, they checked their assets. And you know how much Shadi had in his bank? Six, I think he had, what did they say? I think it was 600,000. It was either 60,000 or 600,000. And Tekashi, he had 1.7 million in the bank. Tekashi had 1.7, and he was willing to give it all You know what I mean? Give it all up to get out on bail. But they said no. He was willing to give them the whole 1.7 million. But they're like, nah, you ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? So that's some crazy stuff, man. That's some shit. If they don't want 1.7 million, that's, you know what I'm saying? And plus, check this out. The feds been doing 5 years of investigating and all that. So that's why when the feds get you for the racketeering and the RICO Act, they got you. They got you because they're not going to spend all that money and all that time, you know, doing investigations and looking, keeping an eye, the surveillance, all that. They're not going to spend all that time and energy and money just so you can beat it. Hell no. They spent 5 fucking years investigating this case, and you think that they're gonna let you walk? They waited until they had enough concrete evidence to lock you up, to lock them up. And that's when they did the roundup, man. They had enough information, enough proof, enough data. That's when they picked them up. They're like, they ain't going nowhere. We got enough. We got enough proof, enough evidence. It's a wrap for them. Just like homeboy from OBH. What's his name? Homeboy that they just picked up a couple weeks, like a month ago, 3 weeks ago to a month ago. God, I forgot his name. He's from you know what I'm talking about, Mel's World. He came out, he went on Vlad TV, and people were saying that it was Vlad TV's fault because of the interview. Vlad TV, it wasn't his fault. You know what I'm saying? Vlad TV didn't put a gun to his head and tell him, look, man, you got to answer these questions. You know what I mean? It's up to you if you want to answer them or not. You know what I mean? So, what's his name? Does anybody know that homeboy that just got picked up for the racketeering and RICO Act too? Picked up like around like eight or nine cats. They picked up like 8 or 9 homies from the hood. The one that betted baby. Remember the one that betted baby for $200,000? Remember he bet Birdman? He betted Birdman for that NFL Philadelphia and Patriots game, and he won 200 grand from Birdman. Arab, Arab, Arab. I'm talking about Arab. Arab. They picked him up for racketeering. He's screwed too. He ain't getting out. He's gonna do a lot of time as well, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I feel for ARF, free ARF. You know what I'm saying? Uh, free Tekashi. I really don't like Shotty, man. Shotty, he talks. You know, I just didn't like his character, man. I just didn't like what he was about. You know, I don't know, man. It's just I don't know if it's just me, man, but I just didn't like his character the way he was. So, but yeah, free SPM, free Tekashi 69, free ARAB. You know what I mean? All of them, man. You know what I'm saying? I really don't wish any people getting locked up, doing time. I don't expect that on my worst enemy. None of that, man. You know. But if you're out there doing dirt, man, not carry, man, talking crap and doing all that shit, man, it is what it is, man. You know, and especially if you're doing dirt, man, you gotta watch your surroundings, man. You know, you're walking on eggshells, man, when you're doing dirt like that. You know, so you can't blame nobody but yourself, man. You can't blame nobody but yourself. What's up, Yusuf? What's good, my brother? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you smashing that like button. What's good? I get a bunch of new information from Pac. I'm learning a lot from him. That's why I don't think he's with the societies or not anymore, at least. Yeah, I believe, you know what I'm saying? Because in the beginning, I believe they were trying to, you know what I mean, to get him all involved to the in the Illuminati, and he was going along with it in the beginning, but then they started crossing that line about like sexual gay shit and all this other crazy shit they want him to do, and and he was he was he wasn't down with that. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's when he started the Illuminati, and he was opposed to the Illuminati. So that's why they wanted him dead. The COINTELPRO, they would start watching him and all that shit, man. You know, I feel bad for Tupac, man, because I mean, dude, they were watching him 24/7, man. They wanted to take him out. You know what I mean? They didn't want him locked up. They didn't want him locked up, Tupac. They wanted him dead. Because think about it. When they remember when they set him up for that chick in that motel, if they wanted to, they could have done the same thing they done to SPM. They could have gave him a lot of time. They could have gave Tupac a lot of fucking time and set him up just like they did to SPM. Gave him 45, 50 years. I mean, they did it to SPM with no evidence. They could have done the same thing to Tupac. But they, and then not only that, he only did 11 months. They only gave him like 2 years. And he was going to do like a year and a half. That's it. And he only did 11 months because think about it. Where every time they sentence you, when you first, okay, put it this way. When you first get locked up, you have a bond, right? You could get out on bond and then go to court while you're in the free world, you know. And then if you end up doing time, you go to court, they sentence you. Either they give you probation or time. If they give you time, they lock you up. Okay? Okay, but if you get locked up, like they did, they locked him up. He couldn't make bond because it was over $1 million. So he went to court. They gave him a year and a half or 2 years. He was supposed to only do a year and a half. He did 11 months. They already sentenced him. So once you get sentenced, you can't get out on bond no more because they already sentenced you. So when they already sentenced him, he did it 11 months. And then that's when Suge came and that money they paid 1 million. They paid $1.1 million to get him out, and that money wasn't Suge's money. It was Ibene's money. But he didn't want no one to know that he got him out, so he gave it to Suge and told Suge to get him out. Anyways, to make a long story short, the government, the judge, let Tupac get out on bond after he was sentenced. I've never heard of that. It don't. That's not the way it works. Once you get sentenced, you got to do the time. Point blank. Period. But after they sentenced him, they still let him out on bond. So he didn't have to do the year and a half. He just did the 11 months. Got out, signed a contract on a napkin to go to death row. You know what I'm saying? But the point I was trying to say was the government was in on it. They let him get out on bond, even after he got sentenced, man. So it's really up to the government. They're crooked as shit. They're crooked as hell, man. Hey, what's up, Paper Platoon? What's good, brother? Hey, Yusuf. I forgot. You've been coming to my streams, brother. Been showing support, some love and support, man. So I just mod you, bro. So yeah, man. Once you have a wrench, you're part of the 210 Hood Squad family, bro. So most definitely, bro. How you doing, Rev Michelle? How you doing, sis? Thanks for coming through. Thanks for smashing that like button. That's what's up. Appreciate all that. They play with Pac and BIG. Oh, facts. You have to sell yourself to the devil, though. Yep, that's true, man. I agree with that, Cass. And I was hoping he stopped the drama before it got crazy. But so many was entertaining it. But they didn't care about them, brothers. Shaking my head. Yep, facts, bro. Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world. Who's that? Who's that dude? Jeff Bezos. I told you how to find podcasts. I try to be careful who I tell it to because spies be on the YouTube. Ah, did you send it to? Did you tell me on Instagram, Mel's World? What if what? Do me a favor. Hey, Mel's World, can you send it? Cause I don't know if I got it or if I remember how you told me. But if you can you send it to my email? Just dropping in to show some love. Talk to you later, my friend. Okay, Michelle, appreciate you coming through, sis. Thanks a lot for the love and support. Thanks for smashing that like button as well. Appreciate you. Take it easy. What's up, J Duke? How's it going, my brother? Thanks for coming in, man. Welcome to the 210 Hood Squad family, bro. Thanks for smashing that like button as well. What's good, Hash TV? How you doing, bro? Home slicing. I've been traveling to so many beautiful places. I'm jealous. Nah, just kidding. Okay, got you, Melzra. No, a week ago you wrote it down. Remember? Okay, I got you, Melzra. I'm gonna have to look in my binder. Oh, owns America practically. Write that down. That's crazy, man. Cause I never heard of that dude, man. He was scum gang first. I think someone stashed that AR-15 in his house, along with that scum gang backpack, while he was overseas. Oh yeah, I know who did it too, Jay. Yeah, I'm gonna double check that if I have your notification hash, make sure so I can check them out, man. Because I like to return favors, man. So yeah, man, most definitely. I'll go check it out when I'm done here. Make sure my the notifications hit so I can hit all your live streams, bro. Most definitely. Um, yeah, he was Scum Gang, but what I understood, Jay, was when Tekashi was overseas, Shotty wasn't with them. Jorge, which was Tekashi 69's driver that drove Tekashi everywhere he went, they were still in New York. So Shotty told Jorge, uh, well, actually, Shotty gave Jorge the gun and told him to put it inside Takashi's crib. And he had the key to his house because he took Tekashi everywhere, man. And I think he even helped and took his daughter to school. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they needed, Jorge was the Mexican driver that took Tekashi everywhere. But Shadi told Jorge to put that gun at his crib. So that's what Jorge did to set him up, right? So, and then while Tekashi was still overseas, the feds raided his house and found that gun. So Tekashi found out. I don't know who told him or called him or what. So he was like scared to come back because he knew the feds were gonna arrest him. You know what I mean? So, but I guess he talked to his attorney and he came back, but they didn't arrest him. Anyhow, then Shadi ends up firing Jorge and threatens Jorge and tells him, "Don't say shit about what happened, what took place, because if you did, you know what time it is." He probably threatened him and all that shit. So he fired Jorge, and then so that's how they got the gun inside that house was because of Shadi. Shadi was the one, and see, Tekashi thought the whole time Shadi was his homie, and he thought he was taking care of him and looking out after him. But Shadi was the main reason why Tekashi was getting all into that mess, man. He set him up to get robbed. He set him up with that gun. He was just setting him up left and right, man. You know what I mean? You know that's what, and it usually goes down like that, man. It's usually the person closest to you that's actually poking your eyes, robbing you, taking your money, setting you up, all that shit, bro. You know, the shoe caller did, Mr. CEO. The shot caller did. Thanks, homie. Please share my playlist. All right, Hash TV. I got you, bro. I got you. J Duke review. They was pissed. He was overseas. Shotty was on my block. in New Jersey trying to sign people. He signed Skinny from the Nine from my son's hood. Oh, real spit. Hey, Skinny from the Nine. I heard he got out, right? I heard he got out of jail already. Is that true? He's a snake. He got a lot of greed in him. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, man. I just didn't like Shotty's vibe, man. I just didn't like his vibe. I just didn't like his character. Just everything about him, man. He just didn't seem right, man. You know what I mean? And usually my first judgment is usually the right one, you know? Because I usually have good judgment and character, man. How people usually are, man. And like that saying goes, you tell me who this person's hanging with, and I'll tell you what type of person that dude is. You know what I mean? And that's a known fact. That's a known fact. He's home, correct. Hello, Big Cass. How you doing? What's up, Lolly? What's good, sis? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you, sis. Thanks for the support, love, and all that good stuff, man. How you doing, sis? Make sure when you come in, if you can smash that like button, I appreciate that. So, where was I at, man? I don't remember. At a concert. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. His attorney. Okay, now according. Oh no no. Okay, right here. Tekashi. Okay, now there's four of Tekashi's associates. Now I'm sure all you already know. You know what I'm saying? He signed Fetty Wap a month ago, but Fetty Wap fell back from him. That was probably the best move he did. You know what I mean? Bringing you much love. Appreciate that, Lolly. You know what time it is. Uh, what was I saying? Y'all probably know the four associates that was also involved in in this RICO racketeering RICO act. And you got the ex manager, which was um Kefano Shadi Jordan and Fahim Walter, who went by Crippy. And then you have Genzel Butler, who went by Ish, and Jamel Jones, who went by Mel Murda. And they were also arrested by the ATF and are also facing many of the same charges as Tekashi, as well as drug charges, stemming from the sale of heroin, fentanyl, MDMA, and marijuana or marijuana. You know what I mean? They got Mel Murda from Bird Gang. He used to be Jim Jones' boy. Oh, no shit. Mel Murda from Bird Gang. He used to be Jim Jones' boy. Wow. Okay. Now, prosecution, according to the prosecution, the charges are the result of a 5-year federal investigation. 5 years they've been investigating this, the Nine Trey, Bloods, and all that, and mainly because of the drug trafficking and all that shit, you know. Tekashi's attorney, Lazaro, stated that Tekashi has only been associated with the gang for a little over a year. So he's only out of the 5 years they've been doing the investigation. Tekashi's only been with them with little over a year, right? When Tekashi met he actually met them at a concert and hired them as Shotty as the manager and the Nine Trey Bloods for the security detail. You know what I'm saying? So Tekashi really didn't know the Nine Trey Bloods from his neighborhood. He if he did, he wasn't involved with them. He wasn't associated with them until he met him at a concert, and he probably got down with them, and that's when he became, because they only blessed him in. He didn't do no dirty work. He didn't do no work, man. Tekashi didn't do no work, man. He didn't get no stripes off the street. You know what I mean? He didn't do nothing. You know, they knew he was the cash cow, so they just blessed him in without doing any dirty work, without doing any work, nothing, man. He didn't have no stripes. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now I'm going to address some evidence Tekashi had allegedly done. Allegedly done. You know, I'm gonna say that because he hasn't gone to court yet and none of that. So the armed robbery charge, which was never prosecuted, took place in Brooklyn Times Square this past April. And then the prosecutor said that Tekashi's four associates robbed a rival gang at gunpoint while Tekashi waited in the car and allegedly filmed the robbery. So while those four dudes was doing the work, Tekashi was in the car, man, video recording it through his phone. You know what I mean? How come he didn't do no dirty work? How come he wasn't part of it? He was probably scared. You know what I'm saying? That's not his ammo. That's not his ammo. That's not his estilo. That's not his style, bro. He don't do dirty work, man. He's scared of that shit. I'm telling you, man. Bring you much love, one love, my brother. They got Mel Murda from Bird Gang. Okay. They would bring that New York back as far as hip hop. They dropped the bag on a bunch of millions. Oh, okay, J Duke, I got you, bro. So, yeah, man. So Tekashi was actually in the car, man. You know, recording it on his phone. You know, he didn't get involved in it, man. He didn't do no work. He didn't get no stripes, bro. I think he was scared straight. He didn't want no part of it. But he didn't. That's how much he knows, man. He was part of it because he was there recording it. You know what I'm saying? He's an accomplice by association, man. So anyway, when Tekashi's home was searched in September, because they did that, they raided his house and searched it when he was overseas. That's when they searched his house in September. The investigators found the stolen items. They found the stolen items from the April robbery, and at Tekashi's crib. They found whatever they were doing that robbery when Tekashi was in the car recording it. All that shit they took it at Tekashi's crib, and he had it there the whole time since April. So he had it there April, May, June, July, August, September, 6 months. He had the stolen property in his house, man. I would have been like, nah, man. You know, I'm hot. I'm hot right now. The fucking feds come to my crib. They see that shit. I'm fucked. take this shit somewhere else. Take it to somebody that doesn't have no heat on them. You know what I mean? But like I said, he's just a follower, man. Whatever they told him, he fucking did. You know what I mean? Stupid. You know how he always says stupid? Yeah, he was stupid for that shit, man. New York has a fuel law, and it states that if you're part of a gang, it's automatic RICO law. Wow, I didn't know that. I heard that you gotta. They have like 35 violations or stipulations. Like if you break just two out of the 35, they get you for the RICO Act. Like if you're selling drugs and you're in possession of a gun, that's RICO Act. If you're selling drugs and you have if you're selling drugs and and you're doing a prostitution ring, that's RICO Act. If you're doing murders and just two out of the 35, that they put you in that RICO Act. That the feds step in. No, the state is put to the side, man. You're involved in that in feds, the ATF, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, he's just screwed up right now, man. Tekashi's also being charged with possession of an AR-15. That's the gun that they set him up with. They planted at his crib, and that's when the feds did that raid, and that's what they found, an AR-15. And not only that, that gun was used in that robbery. They found out that fucking same gun was used in that robbery too, man. He's fucked, man. They got enough evidence, man. You know, the ATF, the feds, man, they don't fuck around, man. If they got you, if they arrest you for the RICO Act, it's a wrap, man. It's over. You're done. You know what I mean? He better, and then also, when you get locked up for that racketeering, they fucking, what's that word I'm looking for? They freeze your account. They freeze your assets. We got a child abduction. Amber Alert at Burnett, Texas. Amber Alert. They're looking for a 2003 black Saturn. See that? Amber Alert, man. Hey, Big Cass, I dropped a link for your show on my Twitter. Oh, okay, good looking out, Lolly. I appreciate that. Good looking out, man. I appreciate that, sis. Oh yeah, Jake Duke. I forgot, man. You've been showing me some love and support, man, as well, man. So I just mod you as well. Welcome to the 210 Hood Squad fam, bro. You're a part of the family, man. Congratulations, you're part of the 210 Hood Squad fam. So now where was I at? Okay. Yeah, they busted him with the AR-15 and involvement in 2 additional shootings. They got him for 2. Yeah, no problem, Jay. Oh man, no problem, Jay. So they got him for the AR-15 and also involvement in 2 additional shootings. One at the Barclays Center where he was performing, and another in which he allegedly ordered the shooting of a bystander at a Brooklyn housing project. So they're saying it came from Tekashi. I don't know. The letter comes with a conspiracy to commit murder charge. So they're enhancing it like he tried to commit a murder. You know what I mean? With that shooting. So now the robbery charge comes with a 7-year minimum sentence, and the collected racketeering charges from all the other alleged activities come with a minimum of 25 years. All the members and associates promoted all their crimes and conduct, like the narcotic distribution, their violent acts, use of firearms. They did they advertised all that in their music videos and also in social media. You know what I mean? They talked about it, addressed it, um, all on their music videos and on their social media platforms. And that's how majority of the people get busted. I mean, there are so many stupid people out there that they actually rob somebody. Like I saw one where there was these 2 young black uh American kids, man. They were probably like 17, 18 years old. And they broke into a truck. I guess they were walking down the street in the middle of the night trying to make a lick. They see a truck, and so they break into the truck and they see a laptop, and then they see some money wrapped up. So they take the money and they take the laptop. So they go to their crib, and then they put it, I don't know if they put it on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, but they put it, I think it was Instagram, on Instagram, saying, "This is what we do. We made a lick. We did a lick. We got a laptop." They showed the laptop, and then they showed that it was 10 grand that that gentleman that owned that truck left 10 grand inside his truck. He accidentally forgot it in there or something. I don't know. And I guess they went halfies. So they both had $5,000 each in hundreds. They're showing it. You know what I mean? And they fucked up because they logged on to their fucking uh their fucking their Instagram on that dude's iPad or computer, laptop or whatever. So he logged on to his shit and found out who these cats were, man. So he called the cops. They went to their crib and arrested him, man. Now you tell me how stupid that is, man. Hey, what's up, Jiggy? What's good? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate that. I'm pretty good, pimping. Pretty good. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for smashing that like button. You know what time it is. What people got to understand, when he was screaming Scum Gang, the owner of Scum Gang sued him for copyright infringement a couple of months ago. He was with a group there from Brooklyn. Oh, I heard about that because the dude that came out with Scum Gang, uh, it meant something. It meant something the way he addressed it, and Tekashi tried to say Scum Gang meant something else to him, but he bit it. you know, you can't use someone else's term. You know what I'm saying? And so I heard that he sued him. So yeah, the other guy that had Scum Gang, he had it for years before. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I heard about that, Jay. So okay, so where was I at, man? Okay, so now, okay, so now, check this out. Before Tekashi was arrested, he was taken. Damn, what is that? I think it's that Amber Alert. Before he was before Tekashi was arrested, he was taken into protective federal custody from the feds because the feds found out through their wiretaps during their investigation that Tekashi's life has been threatened by the other subjects in the case. You know, they were planning a retaliation on Tekashi. I don't know why they decided to retaliate against him, but uh, they must have had a good reason. You know what I'm saying? Because Shadi wanted to kill this dude, man. And luckily that the feds had a wiretap apparently at his crib. It was at his crib or somewhere. I'm not sure, but uh Takashi's charges are significant and his arrest is a violation of his probation. Because remember, he was on probation, 4 years probation, which he was given last month. He was just given probation a month ago. 4 years for that sexual case with that minor. She was like 13 years old, and he wasn't 17. He was 18 years old. He tries to tell everybody he was 17, but he was 18. Tekashi was given 4 years probation for that case. You know what I mean? Man, what is that shit, man? It's gonna keep fucking doing it. Anyhow, so yeah, he was given 4 years probation for that ongoing case of the minor in a sexual performance. Part of Tekashi probation stipulations were he could not get arrested for the period of his said probation. So because when you're on probation, you can't pick up no other cases. You can't come out dirty. Uh, None of that shit. You know what I mean? So if you pick up a case, you gotta let them know, and it's up to your probation officer if they want to violate you or not. And majority of the time, they violate you because those are a stipulation where if you pick up a case, it's an automatic violation on your probation. Also, he couldn't hang around or associate with any known gang members. You know what I mean? That was another stipulation. The violation of his probation could also add 4 years in prison. You know what I mean? Because what they do when you violate, like when they give you probation and you violate it, you fuck up your probation, they give you an MTR, which is a motion to revoke. You go back, you get locked up, again. Dude, what is that shit, man? What is that? Chongo timestamp. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with that. I want to see if I could. I want to see if I could. Fuck, man. I don't know, man. Let me go ahead and try to finish this, man, because I don't know how to do that, man. So let me just knock this out real quick. Violation. Let me see. Where was I at? Okay. So anyhow, Tekashi's in a bad spot now, and I think he tried to fool everybody by saying that he fired everybody because he knew the feds were on him. You know what I mean? He knew the feds were on him. So in order for him to stay out of prison, he wanted the feds to think he had nothing to do with Treyway and Shotty. But it was too late, man. It was too late. The damage has been done, man. He thought about it in the last minute, man. You know, he should have done that shit a long time ago. Uh, that's why he also went to the Breakfast Club to say fuck Treyway and his booking agency, and he thought about about all this shit too late. You know what I'm saying? Tekashi even had his baby's mother delete all her accounts. You know what I mean? So the feds wouldn't have additional proof, and so the feds wouldn't involve Sarah as well. You know what I'm saying? So he Tekashi told his baby's mama to to delete her Instagram, Facebook, whatever channels she had, to delete them. And apparently, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but she had a busted lip, and they were saying that Tekashi had popped her in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? So she was threatening Tekashi that she was gonna call the cops. So he made an agreement with her and told her he'll give her 200 grand. He'll give her $200,000 if she would delete her all her fucking channels, all her accounts, and don't call the cops or none of that shit. So that's what he did. She deleted all that shit, and he gave her 200 grand. Supposedly, that's what I heard. Hey, what's up, crazy bitch? What's up? Thanks for coming in. What's up, Miss Girly? Oh, Miss Girl B, Miss Girl By, or appreciate y'all coming in. All I ask you when y'all come in, if y'all can smash that like button, I appreciate that. Uh, 4 years probation, time for sex case. Your phone. He's done. Karma's a bitch. I hate for them boys to go through what they're going through, but New York City has hip hop police. That man's job is to follow the artist everywhere he go. He's facing many, many different cases that have yet to come to court. Plus, add this RICO mess. Yes, he's in a major problem. Yep, that's all facts. He recently hit her, left her with a fat lip, and gave her 200K to shut up. Yep, that's what I understood. That's what I heard. What's up, Reptar? I hope the kid gets killed in prison. That dude's gonna get dealt with. You know what I'm saying? I know he's gonna get dealt with. Stop defending a pedo. I hope he dies in prison. He, the feds is gonna want to know where is that 3.6 million at that he said the booking agents took from him. 6ix9ine must be destroyed. Hey, what's up, Chinko? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. What's up, person? I appreciate all y'all coming in. Show me some love and support. I appreciate that. All I ask, if y'all can smash that like button, I appreciate that. One love. He's going to burn in hell. What amazes me is how he's been getting slapped on the wrist and going free. If we run a red light, I end up in jail. That's facts. I appreciate that, Chinko. Appreciate that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Man, that noise is getting to me, man. Hey, what's up, BK Cumbia? Hey, what's good? Thanks for coming through. Welcome to the 210 Hood Squad family. All I ask, if y'all can smash that like button for me, appreciate that. One love. You know what I mean? I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming through, man. Real talk. Sign this petition. Facts. Take a look at it. Yes, that noise, el telefono. I'm glad that they finally got him for escaping all of his previous crimes. See, that's what I don't understand, man. Because all the other crimes and everything that he got arrested for, he'll get locked up and then he'll get out. He wouldn't do no time, man. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the other cases he got arrested for, like choking that kid, and then out of all those cases, the only case he got probation for was with that 13-year-old girl, that, you know what I'm saying, that they said it was aggravated, I don't know, it was fondling a minor, because he was 18 years old and she was 13. uh but that other guy that was with them on the other side of the bed, apparently he slept with that girl, so he got locked up, for actually having sex with her. But Tekashi, like, I don't know if he fondled her, touched her. That's still a 13-year-old girl, man. I would not want my daughter, my niece, my sister, a 13-year-old girl get touched by a fucking 18-year-old or older. You know what I'm saying? I put a bullet in his ass. Real spit. You know what I'm saying? So, so everybody, all these dudes that are locked up, they're gonna think about that. There's a lot of dudes that got a lot of time, and they can't see their daughter, they can't hug their daughter. You know what I'm saying? And the way they look at it is like, that could have been my daughter, that could have been my daughter, that could have been my niece. You know what I'm saying? That could have been my little sister. And then when they see him, bro, and then don't you think the cops are gonna be against him too? So the cops, there's a lot of cops, bro, dirty cops, that they'll let inmates go into his cell. They'll unlock his door and they'll let inmates go in and beat his ass. So that motherfucker's in last place, man. That's why he wants to get out, because he knows that he's gonna get fucked with, man. He's gonna get dealt with. He might not come out alive in that motherfucker, man. You know. Nothing new. Thank God. He in there telling everything. He should be in jail for the 13-year-old, for real. That's what I'm saying, man. For only 4 years probation. 4. All right, big heads. Gotta go to work. Catch you on the next one. Hey, appreciate that, Danny. Thanks for coming in, bro. Thanks for supporting me, man. Appreciate you, bro. Don't work too hard, my brother. So check you out on my next live, man. Real spit, man. Take it easy, bro. One love. The feds will wait for you to get rich. Then they come to shut your whole operation down. Homeland Security was involved. He's fucked. Yep, that's true, man. BK. Hey, what's good, BK? Man, I thought I mod you. I thought I mod you, BK. Oh, I got you right now. You should. You've been down with me for a long time already. I thought I mod you a long time ago. Yes, you did. This is my other channel. Oh, okay, BK2. Oh, okay. I appreciate you coming through. One love. Look at ARAP, how that went down. Everybody in the bullpen. Exactly, Miss Girl. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking about ARAP, right? Like 20 minutes ago. You know what I mean? Damn, I'm trying to figure out how to stop that noise, man. That shit is irritating, man. You know what I mean? Damn. I heard that he's gonna well, he in there, they're gonna torture him, and after that they're gonna clone him and kill the real. I wouldn't doubt that, Ephraim. I got strike on it. Music. Oh, for real, BK? Damn. That's messed up. You got only one strike? So you can still, if you only got one strike, you can still do videos and all that. You know what I mean? Because at one time I had one strike and I could still do videos and all that stuff on there. You know what I mean? So yeah. Damn, I'm trying to. Damn. Damn, how you fucking. Trying to see if I can, damn. Yeah, was playing live music. They shut the stream down. No live streams for 90 days. Oh, okay. Three strikes is the problem if you put music in your vids. That's why I really don't like putting music and stuff like that, man, because you don't know what music is that they're gonna give you a strike for or whatnot. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you put a music, you could put some music in it, and they won't give you a strike. They'll allow that video, but whoever owns it, they'll get compensated for that video. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I always deleted the stream after. Oh yeah, that's what they did to Gucci Man. Yup, facts. Yup. People are scared of the feds when they come get you. They call the feds the boogeyman. Yup. See, when Tekashi was on the Breakfast Club, he even said he only fears two things: Jesus Christ and the feds. And that was Friday. And they ended up picking him up. What was it, Sunday night? because he was talking to the feds the whole week, and he knew they were watching him. He even mentioned it that they're watching me 24/7. They're keeping an eye on me. Da 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 da. So that's why he was trying to say that he fired everybody. He fired everybody. He didn't. You know, he's not with none of them no more. I think he was just trying to say that so the feds, because he knew the feds would watch the video. So I think he was just trying to say that so the feds would think like, oh, okay, he's no longer with them, so we won't charge him for it. But you don't understand; it don't work like that. During that time, he was involved when all those crimes were being uh committed. He was with them, man. He was involved, so he's fucked. You know what I mean? He's in last place, man. He's in fucking last place, man. So yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man, that shit is just fucking annoying. I don't know how to fucking turn that shit off. What did I do? Okay, shit. Let me see here. Let me see. Fuck, man. I'm trying to see here. What is that fucking noise, man? I'm trying to find it, but I can't. I can't see it. Sorry about that, y'all. Damn, man. It's that Amber Alert, man. Fuck you, dude. Let me see something here. Let me see. I think. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get it. Some billionaires hide their money. What up, fam? Hey, what's up, John? What's good, my brother? Hey, what's good? Hand to heart. I appreciate y'all coming in. Appreciate that love and support. Thanks for smashing that like button. What's good? FBI, ATF, and Homeland Security. That's no freaking joke. All these agencies kicking down your door. Yeah, facts, man. That's facts. The elites are the super rich. Yup. And look up richest people in the world. Oh, I will, DJ. I think you have a noise troll because what is that? What is that noise troll? What is that? BK? A noise troll? What is that? Do you know what is that, man? I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure it out. Uh I don't know I don't know, but I hear that noise every time. Hold on, let me check if I can let's see. Damn, man. Hold on. Let me see. I can't. Anyone want to friend me? Oh, what the fuck is that busy talk? No, man, it's my laptop, man. I'm trying to figure out uh what actually it is, but um let me see. I'm trying to figure it out. Fuck, man, that shit is just so fucking annoying, dude. Why did it have to happen, man? Da, da, da. Oh man. Yeah, man, I can't get it. I don't know what it is. Uh, but trying to figure out damn laptop or something with live stream YouTube. Hand to heart. Thanks, how you? Thank you. I thought it was the sound. on, man. Come on, man. What the hell? Oh, man. I don't know, man. I can't get it. Malware or alert is the laptop or internet. To think with all these assault charges and pleading guilty to the six case, people still support and booking him. I thought it was the sound of your heartbeat, but that would be too slow. Oh, damn, laptop, something with life saying. Yeah. It's not my phone. It's my laptop. When I'm just gonna go ahead and try to finish this, man, and then because that shit is getting to me, man. So yeah, so anyhow, Tekashi even gave that chick $200,000 supposedly. So anyhow, so Tekashi can't even get out on bond, even with $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Uh, they want they they just want his ass, man, locked up. You know what I'm saying? So what I was thinking about was what's up with the Illuminati? You know what I'm saying? What's up with the Illuminati's boy, man? Like, didn't he sell his soul to the elites? I thought he sold, you know what I'm saying? Sold his soul for a contract, you know, and to be part of the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? So if he did sell his soul, so he can make money and be part of the elites, they should have his back, right? But something ain't right because doesn't the Illuminati run the music industry? Like, since you know what I'm saying, like George Soros and Alex Soros, they're aren't they part of the Illuminati? So if they run the music industry, and doesn't the Illuminati uh, run the feds? Are in control of the feds, the CIA, state police, all that. So if Tekashi sold his soul and is part of the Illuminati, wouldn't they take care of Tekashi, make sure he don't get locked up? So that only tells me one thing, that he probably didn't sell his soul to the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's affiliated with them, he's associated with them, but he's not in it. You know what I mean? He's probably like uh they probably still tell him what to do and all that, but he's still not like a member. He's just probably an associate, an affiliate. You know what I mean? Is it a notification on laptop? No, because I know all my notification sounds, and that's not one of them. I'm thinking it's the Amber Alert, because they send me already two notifications for the Amber Alert. You know what I mean? They haven't sent me one on my laptop. But I'm thinking, since I'm on the live stream, it doesn't show it on the screen because I'm on live, but I gotta like cancel it out or something. You know what I mean? Or press OK or cancel it out. So it'll probably show it once I'm done with the live. Once I end the live, it'll probably pop up after. So I'm just gonna. Did you hear this shoddy dude had 2.2 million in the bank and 16 had 1.7? Yeah, something like that. I heard about that. Now, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he had 22 million in the bank. I heard he said he had 22 million in the bank, but I know when he went to court, the judge uh, checked out their assets and wanted to know how much they had in their account, and Tekashi had 1.7, and I heard Shadi had, I don't even think he had a million. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think he had like $600,000 in his account. Maybe he has two accounts or something. I don't know. But the account that they looked at, I think he only had like either 60,000 or 600,000. I don't know, something like that. The feds automatically freeze all your accounts and assets, so I guess that's why he can't post bail. See, Jay, what I was saying, what I read, what I understood was that his uh Lazaro is Tekashi 69's attorney, right? And that he wanted, that he told the judge if Tekashi could turn in his passport and give him uh the 1.7 million and put him on house arrest, if he could get out on bail. And the judge denied it. He was willing to give the whole 1.7 million dollars in his account to them. But I was thinking, how can he give them his money that he has in his account if they're supposed to freeze his account? It don't make sense. Because if they want, they could just take that $1.7 million from him and say it's drug money. It's dirty money. You know what I mean? Because even though he, made money going to doing shows and all that, if he used any of his show money for drugs, all of it's considered dirty. Because as far as they know, he could have spent his money already from the show, and all that money he has there is all profit from drugs and shit. You know what I mean? Shadi only had 60,000 in the bank. His lawyer said it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Shadi only had $60,000 in his account, and Tekashi had 1.7 million. What happened to the 22 million that he said he had? He was lying to everybody. He didn't even have a fucking million. Shadi had 60,000, 1.7. Yup, facts, isolation. 60 of clean money. I don't know. I don't know, Miss Girl. Because if they're getting you for drug trafficking and all that shit, distribution, and it involves money, whatever you have in the bank, it's considered dirty money. So they freeze all that shit. You don't get none of that shit. They freeze it, and it's up to them. If you're found guilty, they could take all that money from you and keep it. Yeah, but Lazaro is not a federal lawyer. He's a regular lawyer. He's gonna have to hire a federal lawyer. True, true. You know, if he's going to court for federal, because it's racketeering. If he's just a regular state attorney, he don't know shit about RICO Act, about the racketeering. He don't know shit about it. So he's gonna have to get a federal attorney, someone that knows about federal law, because the federal law and the state law is two different laws. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, he's gonna have to find another attorney that they could work together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Uh Now, since Tekashi has been locked up, they put him in general population. They asked him if, uh, or in the beginning, if he wanted protection. They wanted, and he was like, nah. But since I guess he didn't want to tell them nothing, he didn't want to tell the feds nothing. He didn't want to give them no type of information. He didn't want to snitch on nobody. Instead of putting them in protective custody, they put him in general population, and there's a chance, a possibility that he could get his ass killed in general population. You know what I mean? And if that happens, his family could sue the fucking fed. They could sue the fucking feds, man. Because once you get locked up, they're supposed to look out for you, and especially if you're a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? So if anything happens to them, it's on them. It's on the fucking feds, man. You know? Uh so they put him on general population hoping that he'll snitch on his associates. Even though Shadi had wanted to kill Tekashi before he got locked up, luckily the feds had a wiretap on Shadi because the feds heard Shadi saying he wanted to super violate Tekashi. Those were his exact words. He wanted to super violate Tekashi. So, the way everybody's taking it is like he wants to super violate him. So, in other words, kill him. That's how everybody's taking it. You know what I mean? Anyhow, when Tekashi was in court, he was seen shaking and looking scared next to his lawyer. And like I said earlier, Tekashi was picked up a day earlier because Tekashi's life was in danger. Also, the judge denied his bail because his life was in danger. Also, because they feel Tekashi is still a threat to the community. You know what I'm saying? Not only because they didn't want to let him make bond because of his for him being like his life being in jeopardy, also because of the crimes, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no way they're gonna let him get out, man, and have take the chance for him to split. You know what I'm saying? Because he's scared to go to prison. He don't want to go to lock. He don't want to be locked up. So, man, they were saying he was shaking. He looked scared. And when the judge denied his bail, like he looked all aguitado, like he took like his life's over with. Excuse me. They put him in population because he signed a waiver on Friday because they were gonna protect him from the wiretap once he didn't want their protection, which the feds he's on his own. Yeah, facts, man. Yep. Yeah, but Lazaro. Oh yeah, man. So man, this shit is getting on my nerves, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming through my live stream, man. Appreciate y'all. Uh, I just want to let y'all know if it wasn't for y'all, my channel wouldn't be where it's at. Also, my channel has been monetized, so I have super chat and you know what I'm saying. Also, I got that GoFundMe account. The links on the description below. So if anybody can help donate to my cause, because I need a liver transplant and I also have a lot of other health issues. Um, it's on my GoFundMe link. It says everything about uh, my health and my problems, my issues. Uh, so if $5, $10, whatever you can donate, I appreciate that at the bottom of my heart. But if you can't donate, it's cool. You know, you can send me a prayer. I'd appreciate prayers. You know what I mean? Uh, but I just want to let you know I'm a fighter, man. I'm gonna continue to do my videos. Nothing's gonna stop me, man. So I just want to let y'all know I appreciate and love each and every one of y'all, man. One love. This your boy Big Cass with the 210 Hood Squad family. Y'all know what time it is. I'm out. One love.